Alright, it looks like we are now live. Looks like we are good to go. How is everyone doing today? Good to see everyone again. I know we just did a live stream last night, but it's always good to see you guys. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone's day going so far on this lovely, lovely Wednesday? It's actually raining where I'm at right now. But I'm loving this weather, nice and cold. Means I get to bundle up, actually wear more than just a t-shirt for a change, which is always very nice to do. So we got in the chat right now. Black Brick Ops, what's going on, man? Good to see you again. Virgil Hill, good to see you guys. I love how it's generally between you two in terms of who's like first and who's second. Walmart Bag Fishes, what's going on? I like food. I love food as well, man. I love food as well. Can't get enough of it. Jason, what's going on, dude? Gigs, what's going on, man? Hello, hello, hello. DA Airsoft, good to see you again, man. Good to see you again. Hillbilly TV, good to see from you again. Do you know if I can put real steel furniture on the Kalashnikov? I believe I answered that question last night, Hillbilly. Yes, I believe you should be able to. Just some modification will probably be required. I don't believe it's going to be just a straight drop-in. But yeah, we'll be answering plenty of questions later on today during today's stream. But how is everyone doing? Also, let me know too how the audio is coming in. Want to make sure that we are nice and clear. Also, the video quality is also good as well. Just want to make sure that we're all a couple seconds. Let me know in the live chat as well. We got Call Sign Turtle. What's going on, dude? It's really annoyed about something to do with Airsoft GI. What's going on, man? Yeah, if anything, Call Sign Turtle, if there's anything we can do to help you out, DM us directly, dude. We can definitely help you out. If there's anything regarding like an order or something, DM us directly with an order number, and yeah, we can totally help you out, dude. What's up, Mayo Gang? Mitchell McKenna, what's going on, dude? How's it going? Thinking tonight is the night, ready to get that sweet MGC4 Mark II when I'm home. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 1 minute late, what do I pay you for? You don't pay me at all. What are you talking about? You don't pay me at all. Ben Jovi, 365. Hey, what's going on? Hey to yourself. How you doing? Dark Tree, my man. What's up, Airsoft fam? What is going on? Blake Overcracker. Any update on the Short Mark II pre-order? Still haven't received the shipment confirmation yet. It's been 3 days since I last killed a man, and I'm already starting to get the itch. What the fuck, Major Pain? Dude, that's hilarious. Yes. Okay, so we have received them. We are beginning to ship them out. We just got them in, but quantity is very, very limited, right? So again, make sure that you place your orders now while you guys can. Again, you should be receiving shipping notifications as soon as yours goes out. It's literally just going to be maybe one more business day, if anything, right? Again, just stay tuned. You will be getting yours. If you place your pre-orders, you will be getting yours as well. All right, you will be getting yours very, very soon. What's going on, man? Good to hear everyone right now. Audio and video are great. That's good to hear. Why can't you ship mystery box to the UK? Oh, I see why. Call sign journal. Well, it depends on mystery boxes. Because they're completely randomized. Sometimes with mystery boxes, it's very difficult. Like almost more difficult than it's actually worth to send mystery boxes internationally, right? Because a lot of the guns that you could randomly be assigned to that you win, right? The guns themselves might not actually be approved, right, for sending overseas, right? A lot of times, like, into that country specifically, like, it might not meet the FPS regulations. It's just a lot easier for us, because we've tried to do that before, I believe, in the past, when we've had to, like, special modify all this stuff in order to let it be even, like, legal to import into the country, and it was just way more trouble than it was honestly worth, if I'm being completely honest with you. But, it is what it is, unfortunately. But thankfully, we do ship everything else internationally as well, though. Thankfully, we do ship most stuff internationally, just not mystery boxes, unfortunately. I do apologize for that. Clear our mind. Good to hear. We already got a good amount of people already in the live chat right now. Guys, if you can, let me know that you love this live stream by hitting that big old thumbs up, right? Big old thumbs up on this live stream really helps us out. Again, YouTube really does not like anything Airsoft related, so any and all support is greatly appreciated. And share this around. Let's get this shared around. Let's get all eyes on this live stream, right? Again, if you guys know any Airsofters that are just starting out, they want to ask their Airsoft-related questions, or you just want to hang out and talk Airsoft, or hang out with the rest of the Mayo gang, by all means, this is the spot to be. This is 100% the spot to be. Especially if you want to increase your odds of winning the shopping spree giveaway. Got a good amount of people so far. Whiskey, what's going on, dude? $2. Now I do pay you. Hillbilly TV, thank you for your donation. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate it. In my defense as to why I was a minute late. I started, on OBS streaming. I started like hit record, right, and streaming on OBS at 30 exactly. Minutes and 30. It just took YouTube like a few seconds to go ahead and buffer and like catch up. So technically speaking, I wasn't really late. All right, guys, but before we continue on any further, well, what's up, DJ? I gotta say what's up to my boy DJ. Gotta say what's up to my boy DJ, right? But it is now 3:35. We'll go ahead and start. Welcome to another episode of the Storefront Livestream. My name is Isaiah, and I will be your host for today's stream. Now, you guys saw the title of it, Maximize Your Chances to Win, right? I'm referring to the Shopping Spree giveaway, which, if you didn't hear, has been stacked. The prize pot is at $1,800. $1,800 can be yours, and all you got to do is place a $20 or greater order in order to automatically be entered into the giveaway. However, during the streams, you know I got your back, right? Cisco and I try our best to help you guys out as much as possible, right? So, boom, right there. Promos for you guys. Every order placed before 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time will be receiving 5 entries in the Shopping Spree giveaway for every $50 spent. I even put an example there. $50 getting you 5, $100 getting you 10, $150 getting you 15. You get the idea. Multiples of 50, you're getting 5 per, right? However, I got some additional stuff for you as well. Every pre-order for an MGC4, actually now it should just be regular order, right? I'm gonna change that real quick. Every order for an MGC4, I'll do the Mark II specifically. I forgot to put that out. For a Mark II, we'll be getting you, right, a 50 entries into the Shopping Spree, 50 chances of winning, right? That is absolutely freaking insane, right? That is absolutely freaking insane. Right, it can be one of the new P pluses as well. We've actually just added P plus combos on the website. That is really, really good to see. Right, but also on some other good news as well. I just got confirmation, right, that new updated ETA for the Mark Ones. For the Mark I MGC4s, they should be arriving. I believe the date I was quoted at was December 3rd. Is when they should be arriving, and once that's at that point, it's only going to be a matter of time before they come into the actual warehouse, so we can go ahead and start processing every pre-order for them. So again, make sure to place your pre-orders for that as well. You know what? Screw it. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. You know what? For you guys, every order / pre-order. I misspelled pre-order. Pre-order. There you go. For an MGC4. So if you order yourself a Mark II. Right? If you order yourself a Mark II, you're going to be getting 50 entries. Or if you pre-order any one of the Mark Is that are on pre-order right now, you place an order for one of those bad boys, and you'll be receiving 50 entries as well. I'm just trying to help you guys out. I want you guys to have the best possible odds of winning that Shopping Spree giveaway going on tomorrow. Again, it's $1,800 that you can win, right? Not only that, we have some new products on our site as well, right? Some new stuff, right? And I'm talking about that Elite Force limited edition Glock 19 Gen 5, right? We're talking in that tungsten gray, that beautiful tungsten gray, right? I just love saying that word, tungsten. Say that 10 times fast. Tungsten. I can't do it. I'm sure if I practice, maybe I'll be able to do it. But yes, the limited edition in tungsten gray, right? One for $179.95 right now, right? Absolutely freaking worth it. But you order this or any of the subsequent combos that are now available for it, which these are banging, by the way, absolutely banging, right? We're talking field-ready combos, so it'll come included with some of the accessories that you would want on the field in order to be a little more competitive or just have a more convenient experience playing, right? That comes included with the holster, which I've tested. This holster. I know it. The holster that chose for it is the Bravo High Kappa for STL holster. I know it's originally designed for the High Kappa, but I've tested it out with the STL 600 that would come included with it, and it works. It fits like a glove, right? It's absolutely perfect. So 100% you pick up one of these bad boys, and you will also be getting 25 entries into the Shopping Spree giveaway. You get 25 entries in the Shopping Spree giveaway, right? Actually, even more so, right? If you pick up one of the more expensive ones, right? You'll be getting even more entries in the giveaway. Just because, again, every $50, right? And these combos are dope, actually. These combos are really, really good. One of my favorite ones has actually got to be this bad boy, right? You want to click on this. Yeah, there we go. Right? Look at that. You're going to come included with the Unicorn Airsoft outer and inner barrel kit. So it'll come included with the threaded outer barrel, right? It'll come with the hop chamber, the bucking, and the inner barrel. It'll also come included with the Spitfire Tracer Unit, bag of BBs, and a green gas as well. Again, literally everything that you need to just get out and start playing. Like, literally everything you need, right? So again, make sure to go ahead and pick one of those bad boys up as well. All these promos are literally going to end the minute that the stream is over. I stream starting at 3:30, and it's going to be ending at 5 o'clock sharp, and I do mean sharp. So if you guys wanted to go ahead and pick yourself up something nice for the holiday season, literally, it's right around the corner. You might as well go ahead and place your orders now and be entered into tomorrow's giveaway. Don't miss out. Now, this is a Q&A live stream as well. So if you guys have any Airsoft-related questions, you guys are looking for recommendations, maybe my opinions on products that we sell on our website, then by all means, feel free to go ahead and DM me. Not DM me. Feel free to go ahead and ask in the live chat. Don't DM me. I won't be able to answer. It's got to be in the live chat, not the comment section, live chat. If you can, put the letter Q right in front of your question. Makes it a heck of a lot easier for me to identify. Things can still get lost in the chat. However, I try my best to answer every single question. So put the letter Q in front of it. It'll be a lot easier for me to go ahead and see. Or if you want to ask me personal questions, by all means, you are more than welcome to as well. Right? So make sure to go ahead and let me know down in the live chat. And again, I'll also be asking you guys questions as well. Right? Also going to be asking you guys questions as well. Because again, I like this being a conversation. I like to talk back and forth with the rest of the members of the Mayo gang. And again, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a big old thumbs up on this live stream and share this around. Let's get all eyes on this. Let's get more people watching this bad boy. All right, let's scroll down the most recent comments and questions because I know I got a few. Okay. Make sure I don't miss anything. Tungsten, very dense metal. Very dense. I honestly, for a second, Blake, I thought you said very dense metal. I was like, yo, what? Hillbilly TV, what time is tomorrow's show? Hillbilly TV, the live stream is going to be at the exact same time that we do it every Thursday. It's going to be starting at 5:30. The deadline to be entered into tomorrow's giveaway, for anyone that doesn't know about the Shopping Spree giveaway, any $20 you spend gets you entered. You have until 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Thursday in order to place your $20 or greater orders and to be entered into the giveaway. That's just to be entered, right? These promos right here are literally just for right now, just for the stream, right? So if you miss out on the stream itself, right, if you don't take advantage of these promos, that's it. Any order that you place, no matter how big it is, it's only going to be like $20. The only thing that would get you more would be the Silver 20th Anniversary Mystery Box. That's the only thing that'll get you multiple entries right now. And again, throughout the day, because again, you order any of these boys, you automatically get 10 entries. Just during the stream right now, you'll be getting 15. DA Airsoft. I don't know how to put my sniper bolt back on. It's a weird sniper. DA Airsoft. I'd have to take a look at it. DM us, DA Airsoft. Again, DM us. DMs are like the best way to get a hold of us. DM us directly with pictures, actually. That'd be very helpful. Pictures of the actual bolt. We can probably troubleshoot it with you, dude. We can probably let you know how to put it back on. Again, I'd have to see it first. It's a lot easier when we have visuals. So DM us directly, Discord, Instagram, Facebook. We can totally help you out, dude. We can totally give you some guides. Ben Jovi, 365. What's a good starter rifle for my friend? A classic question. A classic question. So it really depends on what your friend's budget is. If you were hoping to get him a new airsoft gun, I guess it depends on your budget as well. Usually, right, if it's a good starter rifle, I don't like to use the term starter rifle, but I know what you're saying. The budget that I like to recommend generally for most people starting in airsoft, right, if you wanted to get something cool that wasn't going to be, like super cheap quality, but still going to be, something that they can use for years and years and years to come, I would say generally you want to spend anywhere from about $150 to about $250. That's generally like your sweet spot when it comes to like being able to find products or being able to find rifles. Usually, as far as brands that I like to recommend, Arcturus is definitely one. Lancer Tactical is another one, specifically their Gen 2 or Gen 3 line. And then I'd also say Specna Arms too. Those are probably three that I'd recommend. If you want a fourth, I'd throw Classic Army in there as well. I would throw Classic Army in there. Again, really depends on your budget. If you wanted something that was going to be, in my opinion, the best bang for your buck as a beginner, like, don't want to spend over $250. T31. This is definitely going to be my pick. I've said it before in the chat plenty of times. This is like literally my favorite gun to recommend. Tactical LT31 Gen 2 Raider, literally a Mark 18 Mod 1. It's got the metal rail already on there, right? You can throw in whatever accessories you want. It's got the polymer upper and lower receiver, so it's very, very lightweight. Again, it's using a standard version 2. Very easy to upgrade, very easy to find parts for. Comes good with a battery and charger. Not the best battery and charger in the world, but it's more than enough to get you started, right? And you can easily use this bad boy for years and years and years to come, right? But again, there's other options as well, right? I mentioned Arcturus is another great brand that I love to recommend, right? Arcturus, you can get some of their guns for less than $200 too. Their LWT models retail for like $175. If I'm not mistaken. Here, I'll type that in right now. LWT. Yeah, you can get one of these bad boys, the LWT Mark 1 CQB 10-inch for it's on a shocker deal right now if you get the gray version. If you get the gray version, it's normally 175. It's discounted right now to 161. That's a hell of a good deal, bro. That is 100% a steal right there, dude. Again, I love the internals of Arcturus. They're probably some of the best, like, internals that you can usually get in terms of just their quality and, like, again, how they manufacture and how they build it and put it together. You can tell they put a lot of time and care and effort into it, right? Their shim job is, like, pretty much unmatched for most, like, guns stock, like, out of the box, right? They're awesome. Can't say enough good things about them. But, you know, you can also go with something like one of my personal favorites, also recommend as well. All right, go MK16, right? Look up the classic Army variant, right? These are on sale too. These are normally $220 or $212. The black and tan version, which is my favorite version. There is a metal version of this, but if you're trying to save money, you can go with the polymer one. This is going to also come included with the ECS programmable trigger unit, so you can actually program this to shoot like 3-round bursts or a 5-round burst or semi-lock it if you wanted to, which, again, arguable how often you would use it, but it is cool that it comes included with it. And again, for $198, dude, that is definitely a heck of a steal. So you have plenty of options. There are plenty of options out there. Okay, keeps going through. Answered that one, answered that one, answered that one. Received my F90 today, loving it so far, and haven't shot it yet. Oh, gosh. Ronald Hoover. Well, I'm glad you got your F90. Dude, that F90, okay, if you guys don't know what gun he's talking about, the F90 is a very interesting airsoft gun, right? It's a very interesting gun because apparently the reason why this was a thing, I guess because the Australian military was looking for, and this is what I've heard from Boaz, right, and his connection through KWA. What they were letting us know is that, you know, the Australian military wanted to have a fairly affordable and cheap training weapon to have, right? So then, since they use Lithgow Arms F90s, they were like, hey, what if we use or make an airsoft variant, right? Manufacture that way the Australian military can use that, right? And then it ended up making its way across the pond into our hands over here in the US, right? Which is a very interesting story, actually. It's a very, very interesting development history for this bad boy, and I kind of dig it, actually. I really dig it. I like bullpups in general, although the AUG was never my favorite bullpup. I think the AUG in Airsoft is very much slept on, especially the AAG version. But this gas one, I gotta be honest, I've been shooting the one that we have for marketing, and it's been nothing but solid, man. Like, I've put plenty of rounds down through this F90 that we have, and I've been thoroughly impressed. I've seen gameplay footage of it as well. Dude, it slaps. Like, it's good, man. It's really, really good. I love the construction on it. Like, it's still very, even though it is a bullpup, it is still very balanced, which I'm very glad to see, right? I do like my guns to be a little bit more balanced. I see the benefit of having all the weight be in the back. For sure, it's very easy to point around, and you can still do that with this, but I do like that it's a little bit more balanced. I know some people were very, very particular about weight distribution on the rifles. I don't mind it either way, but it's cool to see, right? And again, just very easy to just start slapping on whatever accessories you want on there, right? For me, I'd probably go with a short dot, maybe a flashlight, and like that's it. That's really maybe a vertical grip, and that's it, right? That's literally all about it. It doesn't really need much in order to look cool, right? So, but very glad, Ronald Hoover, that you were able to get yours. Cadence Martinez, you record shorts in the Walnut store? Yes, I do, Cadence. Most of the shorts that I'm able to film, because, you know, I'm here working, I usually will try to film them here, or sometimes, you know, if I'm off location, right, if we're at a BB Wars event, for example. Sometimes I'll get gameplay, or not gameplay, sometimes I'll get footage while I'm at the field, and I try to use that as a short. It really depends on where I'm at most of the time, but typically, yeah, Walnut store location, you'll usually see, if you come into the actual Walnut store, if you look around, that is like, oh yeah, like, it'll probably look familiar if you guys watch all of our shorts and everything. That's actually pretty hilarious. Alright guys, we have like about 30-something viewers on right now, which is awesome. I love to see that. I love all the support. Thank you to everyone that's choosing to spend their free time hanging out with us. However, I'm only noticing 22 likes. Guys, make sure to bump those likes up. Let's get this live stream as many likes as possible and share this around. Now we're at 40-something. Again, guys, come on. I appreciate all the viewership. It's always appreciated, but let's bump up those likes as much as we can. Remember, promos above my head. Every order placed before 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you get 5 entries per $50 spent. Any order for a Mayo Gang MGC4, right? Or if you want to do a pre-order for one, you'll be getting 50 entries into the giveaway, right? And you order yourself any of the new Glock 19, right? In this tungsten gray. Again, I just love saying the tungsten gray. It's beautiful, man. It's a good looking pistol, right? Order yourself this, and you're getting 25 chances of winning. It's freaking worth it, dude. It's freaking worth it. All right, let's see here. I would be so happy I got the if I got the HPA gun from the mystery box. Yeah, dude, no, freaking I love the prizes that we have in this. Have you guys really taken a look at this? Silver mystery box. There we go. There we go. The silver mystery box. Absolutely, dude. No, absolutely. Like, the prize list on this thing is freaking banging, right? It is absolutely banging, right? Not only do you get, like we were talking about earlier, the F90, right? Which, again, I'm really loving this thing. The more and more I see it, the more and more I love it. The F90 is not only going to be a prize on there, but the Classic Army LS12, which fantastic airsoft gun. The Nemesis lineup is just Classic Army's top-of-the-line models, and for good reason. These things are freaking phenomenal, man. The MCX, very, very cool, right? The PP19 SP1 carbine from Arcturus, right? This is the PE model, so it's already got a lot of the upgrades pre-installed right out of the box, right? And the Wolverine MTW, right? Like, if you were the guy that won the grand prize for the Wolverine MTW in the silver mystery box, dude, hell yeah. That is a come up, because again, the box only costs $155. Like, that is absolutely a steal. 100%, that is absolutely a steal, right? Considering even the lowest costing prize on here, like objectively, lowest costing prize on here, you look for yourself, right? It's $175. It's already $20 more expensive than the cost of the box itself. Like, absolutely. There's actually very limited quantity left of these bad boys too. So if you guys haven't already, I'd strongly recommend picking one up right now. Again, not only do you can normally get 10 entries into this, but if you order it right now during this stream before 5:30, you're gonna be getting 15 chances, 15 entries into tomorrow's giveaway. And again, that's $1,800, and you're still guaranteed to win something cool. So, you know, it's a win-win, literally, no matter how you look at it. Let's see here. So, Ackright, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. Can't wait to order my MGC4 whiskey. I'm just saying, whiskey, as soon as you get home, right? If you get home before 5 o'clock, absolutely place your order for an MGC4, right? Hell, I would say, if anything, you know, I mean, if you're on the drive, I just, maybe, we all got smartphones, we all got internet capability, right? I just say maybe pull over to the side, maybe place a quick order, and then you're done, right? That way you can get your entries in. Call sign Turtle. This is an interesting question. What's the worst length of high kappa? 3.8, 4.3, 5.1, etc. in your opinion? I run a 3.8, but haven't had a chance to use it yet. Okay, when it comes to worst versus best, you guys can't hear him right now, but Sigma just like shouted in the background that the best is 4.3. I like the 4.3 a lot, actually. I do agree. I like the 4.3 a lot because, in my opinion, if you're gonna go for a pistol and run that as your primary, right? The idea is to be more, smaller framed, be a little bit lower profile, right? Don't stick out as much. You would want to go with something a little more compact, right? And the 5.1, while it does work perfectly fine, the 4.3 just fits that niche, I think, a little bit more. But there are downsides to running with a 4.3, and even especially a 3.8. I think even worse would be a 3.8 if you're just talking about sheer amount of parts that are available for it in terms of like externals, right? Because finding a 4.3 like length a slide is already difficult enough as is, right? The same thing with threaded outer barrels. Thankfully we sell them, but damn, do they sell out quickly, right? 5.1s are a lot more plentiful in terms of parts. And the 3.8s, I'm not saying that they don't exist, because I'm sure they do. I've just rarely see stuff that is specifically designed for the 3.8 length. Again, I'm not saying that the stuff doesn't exist out there for it. I'm sure it does. Like I would be willing to bet on that. However, I just don't see it as often. But I like the 3.8s overall. Like aesthetically, I think the 3.8s are really cool. I think they're really cool. Okay, let's see here. Jeff Order Knight, stoked to join Mayo Gang official. I mean, Mitchell McKenna, I mean, because you're already watching the streams, I've seen your name before. You're watching the streams, you're technically speaking, communicating on the live chat. You're already part of the Mayo Gang, brother. You're already part of the Mayo Gang, man. You are already welcome amongst friends. You are amongst friends right now. At home, bro. Just got off an hour ago, winding down and getting ready for some munch. Dude, DJ, that sounds hella nice right now. I could go for some munch right now. I haven't eaten all day. I'm doing my fasting right now, and it freaking sucks, right? I fell asleep because last stream was at 10 over here. Oh, I see. You're on the East Coast, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or Mitchell, was it that you were in Texas? I don't remember. Where are you from, Mitchell? I completely forget. I completely forgot where you're from, but I remember there being a time difference. Same old stuff, getting ready to eat dinner. Oh, that sounds good right now. And the worst part is I can't even eat dinner yet. Even when I get home, I have to go home and I got to start working out, right? I got to go hit the gym with my girlfriend, and then I got to make dinner as soon as I come back, which, thankfully it'll be quick, but damn, man, I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry. I finna munch on something right now. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Place an order on Airsoft GI, $20 or more subtotal. Absolutely, DJ. Absolutely. just made a purchase, Carlos Reyes. That's my boy, man. That's what I'm talking about, Carlos. Again, good on you for making your orders through Airsoft. Because again, literally the only Airsoft retailer that rewards your $20 plus order with a chance to win a shopping spree giveaway. That's $1,800. That's $1,800, but you can win. All right, keep scrolling through because I know there's going to be more questions. Okay, this one comes from Red Team Go. Is the G&G GC Predator, the Full Metal one, if I named it wrong, compatible with shorter hand guards and barrels, or is it proprietary? From what I can tell, most of the G&G stuff, like, you should be able to, like, swap it out for different handguards, rail systems, and even barrels as well. Some of them do require a little bit more work, like just fitment-wise overall. That's like pretty standard. But no, we've changed out on pretty much every G&G. We've changed out the barrel and like handguards on most Airsoft like G&G guns. Like we haven't had any issues with that. I think there was maybe a few times where like the outer barrel was just slightly different, so we had to just put in a completely new outer barrel, the shorter one. But that was about it. There shouldn't be any sort of major issues in terms of it being too proprietary or not accepting anything else. We haven't had that issue. We have not had that issue yet. Anyway, not yet. Anyway, all right, keep scrolling through. Okay, I think we should be caught up. Yeah, okay, we're caught up on those. Let's scroll on the most recent comments and questions because I know there's going to be a few. All right. Let's see here. Mitchell McKenna, yes, they have a 2% cash back on every order after 30-ish days. Yes. Do you have the rewards program on the site? Can't remember if I heard that or not. Okay, so the way it works, the Wombo Combo, right? Wombo Combo. Every order, $179.99 or more, will automatically qualify you for free shipping, right? Not only that, you'll also be getting reward store credit back to your account. Again, it takes a while for it to kick in, but you do get it back, right? Which is actually really, really cool. Again, heck of a deal. One heck of a deal considering, again, $179.99. That's actually pretty affordable if you think about it, right? That's actually a pretty low cost to get free shipping, which I think so anyway. Walmart bag fishes. I'm going airsoft for the first time for my birthday on Sunday and having a sleepover with the boys. Any tips for either? Okay, Walmart bag fishes. That is an excellent question, man. That is an excellent question. So there's a couple different tips that I would like to go over. Number one is if your birthday is going to be on Sunday and you're playing that day, hydrate now. I know it's going to sound weird, but it takes a while for your body to be fully hydrated. So start drinking your water ASAP, right? If it's the day before, I would say try to eat fairly healthy and eat fairly light, so that way you don't feel like crap the next day, or you don't have to take a massive dump on the middle of the field. That's just never a fun time when I have to. I've been there, right, where I was like, you know what, I'll just eat out tonight. You know, I'll cut loose tonight. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna work it off tomorrow when I play anyway. And I would go to the field, and holy shit, I felt heavy. So, not a good idea to go ahead and eat like crazy the night before. Get plenty of sleep, and as far as actually playing on the field itself, just be prepared to get hit. Be prepared. You will end up getting killed fairly quickly on, and that's totally okay, right? Walmart bag fishes. If that's going to be your very first time playing, or if you're just a beginner in general, right? That is part of the reality that you don't have the experience quite yet. You are going to be outperformed, by other players, and that's totally okay. That's all part of the game, right? And don't be too scared of getting hit. Don't be too afraid to get hit. We all, we're paying for this shit, right? We're literally paying to get hit with plastic BBs. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to, be upset if you are hit or to throw any sort of, I don't want to say like a hissy fit or anything, because I've seen that, right, where it's like players' first time going to the field and they start throwing a tantrum. They start being all upset and pissy towards the ref, and I hit him first, and it's not worth it, right? If for whatever reason you have any sort of issues with any other players, Walmart, what I would suggest is bring it up to the referee, do it calmly, right? Let them know about it, and then leave it in their hands, right? That's all you can realistically do. There's no point in getting into an altercation with any other players. Just call your hits, be respectful, and that's literally all you can do at the end of the day, right? You're going to have fun, dude. You're going to have an absolute blast. Real Wild, what's going on, man? Let's see here. I'm going to answer for the first time. Any tips? Answer that question as well. Don't call your hits when you do get shot. Yeah, that's solid advice. Again, just all being honorable, making sure that you are respectful to your fellow players, and you're calling your hits when you have to, right? That's just the way it is. That's the law of the land. Make sure I'm missing anything. Answered that one. Do most AK have slide hop up? Is it easy to change from slide hop to a rotary? For that one, most AKs that I know of, at least out the box, generally do have a slider style hop up, right? Sliders, burgers. Anyway, I'm thinking about food. It's not that it's necessarily hard, but even then, I would say that, you know, if you wanted to change it out for a rotary, if you find one, then yeah, you should be able to. It is it is a bit of an involved process. I'll say that. It's not like with ARs where, you know, it's very easy to remove the upper and you know, just two separate pieces and you can just go from there. Like with the AKs, there is a bit of a disassembly that's required, but it's not the end of the world, guys. It's not the end of the world. But what I would say is that I think that the sliding hop-up gets, you know, a lot of flack when in reality it's actually a very solid system, right? I think generally speaking it's I would say it's up there. If anything, it's actually can be a little bit more reliable at times, just because of the way it's designed, right? And the way it's like pushing up against the barrel and against the gearbox, like it just works very well, right? It's a very, very solid hop-up. But if you did want to change that out for a rotary style, you know, I can understand that. That is definitely the trend nowadays. I would say, yeah, you definitely can do it, and it's not going to be the most, you know, difficult thing in the world, but it is an involved process a bit, especially if you're not someone who's very like technically inclined or very hands-on, right? With teching, it can be a little bit more of an involved process. I would say just watch a video, maybe listen to some music while you're doing it as you're following along, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay, here, make sure no random guy. Kev, what's going on, Kev? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Kev, tell me what I should get for dinner tonight. I am very hungry. Well, tell me what I should make for dinner tonight. I am very hungry, and everything sounds good to me, but I want to hear suggestions. Kev, let me know what I should be eating tonight. Blake, Overaccurate, what mags do you run with your MGC4 Mark II? And also, he asked, what optic would you recommend for your personal MGC4 Mark II? I guess it depends on your playstyle more than anything, Blake. Playstyle is a bit, and also environment too. Playstyle, environment are big factors in determining what sort of optic you should be going with. But for me personally, the way I play, I would personally go with something like this. I'd go with the EG1 from Atlas Custom Works. Oh, please be in stock. Please be in stock. Yeah. I'm still waiting for the tan ones to come back, but definitely the black ones we still have. The Atlas Custom Works EG1s, these are some awesome looking optics. Not only do they look cool, right? You slap this on any airsoft gun and it just looks great, man. It just looks awesome. I love how big of a sight picture you actually get from this bad boy. And I love how it sits, right? It sits nice and high, right? It's perfect. It doesn't require a whole lot of craning of the neck in order to properly see, right? In order to see the reticle. This works very, very well. I think it's just a solid optic to pick. Yeah, that's the only downside. It is going to be a little bit pricier, but honestly, it is kind of worth it if you think about it, right? It's a high quality optic, right? It works very well. Looks cool. For $94, I mean, hey, you know, holiday season, you might, especially right now, you order this, right? Maybe even add like a speed loader or something, just so you can get past the $100 mark. That way you can get 10 entries into tomorrow's $1,800 shopping spree giveaway. Again, guys, promos above my head are going to be ending at the end of the stream. You have less than an hour. I'm going to be ending the stream at 5. As soon as the stream is over, these promos are going away, so take advantage now while you guys can. What mags would I run with it? Pretty much any mag. The MGC4s like can take pretty much most magazines, no prob. I think my personal favorites in terms of magazines would probably have to be, I mean, I love the mag that it comes included with, but the Lancer high speed mags and probably the PTS. Any of the EPM mags, like those are going to be solid, right? Whether EPM1, EPM1S, Classic EPM, doesn't matter. Really, at the end of the day, it can pretty much take most magazines. And I've never really been too picky about magazines. As long as it can keep up with a decent burst when in full auto, then that's pretty much all I care about, and it has consistent feeding. That's the biggest thing, right? So either go Lancer Tactical high-speed magazines or PTS EPM mags. Those are the ones that I would recommend. All right. Make sure I'm not missing anything. What optic do you recommend? Answered that one as well. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Keep scrolling through. If Mayo is AK, what is AK's condiment? That's a very good question. That is a very good question. I would say just Russian flavored mayo, right? Mayo made with vodka. How about that? Mayo mixed with vodka. That's pretty much what it is, right? I just got a Lancer Gen 2 Keymon as my first gun, and I love it. Captain Arg. Hey, I'm glad to hear, man. I am absolutely glad to hear. That's what I'm been saying, right? The Lancer Gen 2's solid. Like, especially if it's your very first airsoft gun, you cannot go wrong with a standard Gen 2. They're excellent. You know, they get the job done. They're simple. Right, and you can still put plenty of upgrade parts into it. They have plenty of potential, right? You can do so much with a standard Gen 2. I normally would generally recommend them for any first-time player at all, right? Okay, let's see. Make sure look sick. Be barbecue and get a Kalashnikov AK. I guess could you call it barbecue sauce? I guess I don't know if there's anything Russian about barbecue sauce though. I mean, I could be wrong. All right, keeps going through, make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, should be caught up on all those. Let's scroll down to the most recent comments and questions. All right, I know there's going to be a few more. Blicker, thank you. No worries, anytime. Always happy to help. What's up, Nathan? What's going on, man? I'm late, work and traffic and work. No, I hear that, dude. For whatever reason, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if you guys are local to, SoCal or whatever. Have you guys noticed that, like, traffic has just gotten significantly worse over the last couple, like, months? Like, I don't know, man. Like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm crazy. But I feel like, before, I used to be able to get to work because I won't lie. I do drive pretty quickly. If all my cop friends out there, don't arrest me. But I do generally drive pretty quickly, right? I'll average anywhere from, like, 80 to about, like, 95 miles an hour when I'm on the freeway. I try not to go to 100 or past, but sometimes I do. I try not to, though. But generally, it can take me about, like, 25 minutes to, like, at most, maybe 30 minutes to get to work, right? But just traffic has just been piled on so hard. Like, most of the time, I'm at a standstill, and I don't understand why. It's not like there's, like, a major accident going on. It's usually maybe some guy pulled off to the side of the road or onto the, the little, I forget what it's actually, not the exit ramp. That one little lane that, like, most people go in, the emergency lane, I guess is what it's referred to as. I don't know the actual proper term for it. But, I'll see guys pulled over there, like, one or two cars, but that's about it. There's, like, no reason why traffic should be held up that much. But it does not matter what day it is. It always comes to a stop. Especially if you guys know what freeway I'm talking about. It, like, 105 is pretty bad. Whenever I'm, like, transferring from the 60 to the 605, that's just terrible. Like, that's just absolutely freaking atrocious, man. Like, it's not good. I don't understand what happened. I genuinely do not understand what happened. Why traffic has gotten so much worse over these last couple of months. If anyone knows that has any insight on this, please let me know. I would love to be able to understand it, because nothing's more frustrating than me, like, leaving early. I have to wake up earlier now. Me leaving early, right, to get to work, and thinking I'm going to have plenty of time, right? I'll be able to go ahead and, just take it easy. And no, it turns out, like, I'm backed up in traffic. I'm at a standstill. Like, why? I don't understand. Why? Anyway, moving on from that, DA Airsoft, 1911 or Glocks. Ooh, that's a spicy question. DA Airsoft, that is a very, very good question. Actually, I'm very curious. Justin, what? 1911 or Glock? What do you like more?
I would say 1911.
Okay.
Solely for the fact that it's a little bit easier for customizing for airsoft.
Okay. All right. I'll thank you. I'll let him know. So Justin says 1911 because it's a lot easier for upgrades, which I would say is a fair point. Granted, Glocks can be upgraded fairly easily as well. But I think I will have to agree with him a little bit. 1911s, I feel like, are just a little bit easier, and they've been around for at least, the TM spec 1911s. That is one of the, like, literally the most easy platforms to upgrade, right? Because there are so many freaking parts that exist for it, right? There's so much shit that exists for it. We carry so much stuff for it. Like, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I would personally say 1911. However, right, I have to say, that Glock 19, man, Gen 5, it's got me feeling a certain way. It's got me questioning. It's got me questioning a few things, man. Like, I genuinely love this tungsten gray Elite Force Glock 19. I think it looks absolutely badass, man. Like, this looks so cool. I'm not the biggest gray guy either, right? I don't normally go for gray things in general, like in terms of my colorways for my guns. I don't normally go for gray, right? Because I felt like it was just a lot of hype, right? I'm like, it's okay. It's not like anything. And it doesn't really go with a lot of my kit either. But when I look at it on the Gen 5, it just looks good, man. Like, it just objectively looks fantastic. Okay, let's see here. Does the KWA F90 take standard AUG magazines? I just got my silver 20th anniversary mystery box and it got it. Hey, congratulations! You got the F90. Congrats, Snakebite. And got it. Now I'm on a crazy obsession with it and need mags to take it to a full day of gameplay. Okay, so I believe DJ. Yeah, you did answer it. But yes, DJ, you are correct. Snakebite, no, it cannot take standard AUG mags. It has to have the KWA F90 magazines. It has to take the KWA F90 magazine, the gas black magazine. That's designated for. We have it on our site. You know, I'll pull it up right now. Oh, I need a good back crack right now. Oh, I can pop it a little bit, but I just need a good deep pop. You know. All right, type in F90 on the site. Wait for that son bitch to load. Yeah. Magazine's right there. The 30 rounder F90 license magazine. That's the one you gotta go for. That's the one that it's designed for and that's compatible with. Stick to that magazine. For $54.95, you know what? It is a little pricey, but I mean, hey, that's, if you really think about it, like comparing it to other gas flowback rifle mag prices, that's actually about average. Realistically, that's actually about average, you know? So I would say pick up a few of those magazines, especially now. Right? I'd say pick a few up right now. That way you can maximize your chances, you know? Maximize your chances of winning. Because, again, the promos above my head are not going to be forever. They're literally temporary until the remainder of the stream. So just don't miss out. Don't miss out. All right. Joshua Bayarni, that's a very good question. What full auto pistols do you recommend? I'll be honest. I'm not, I generally don't recommend full auto pistols overall. Just because I noticed that with continued use, especially in the full auto configuration, they usually end up having a little bit of issues. However, there are probably two exceptions that I'll make for that. Number one, for me personally, actually, this is a good question. Brendan, Sigma. Full auto pistol, which one's your favorite?
Tokimru Extreme 45.
I should have expected that answer, but, you know, okay, if you had to pick a number two outside of that one.
SMC 9.
Okay. Good to know.
I know it's a cheating answer. More SMG.
Yeah, it's a kit, right? That's the kit, right?
GTP 9 is fair.
He says GTP 9 and then Tokimru Extreme 45. That's fair. That's a fair pick. I will agree with you on the GTP 9 actually, because the SMC kit is just freaking cool, right? But if you're just going for a pistol straight out of the box that's full auto, again, this is all just me personally. My experience, I really love the Elite Force M9. I just do, man. I'm an M9 fanboy, man. It's just who I am. Oh, no.
Trash pick.
Okay. All right. Out of here. Out of there with that toxicity. It's the CO2 powered, right? This thing is fucking fast, man. This thing is probably, I think this one shoots faster than pretty much most full auto pistols that I've ever shot before. This thing is ridiculously fast, right? And it's, again, CO2 powered. This thing kicks like a mule. I love this bad boy. Magazines are still available for it, right? It's been around for a while. Replacement parts are available as well. Elite Force makes replacement part kits, so if you ever do eventually break something, you'll be able to go on and swap it out fairly easily. Oh my god, what else do you gotta say?
I'm just saying, if I could have a full auto pistol, the one I'd pick right now, though, is the G18, because I've never owned one.
G18? Okay, that's a pretty good pick. I'll pull that up for as well. The G18 is cool. It's a classic, man.
Yeah, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare
2, absolutely.
Yeah,
Is that okay? Chat, let me know. Was the Glock 18, right? For all those of you guys that played Modern Warfare 2, the original, when you were doing the kill house mission or the range mission, the very first mission, did you guys pick the 18C every time? Because I did.
No, I picked MP5K.
You pick MP5K? Okay, all right. Just curious. But I would always go for the Glock 18, and even in Battlefield right now, because I still play a lot of BF4, there will always be so many guys that pick the Glock 18, right? The amount of times that I think that I get into a pistol fight, right, with someone, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got this, and and I'm just dead. I'm just dead, right? I'm just absolutely dead. There's no way. That thing is hella buffed, man, hella buffed. All right, let's keep scrolling through. My birthday's on Tuesday during school. Also, thank you for the tips. I will remember them. Absolutely, Walmart. I'm always happy to help. Thinking about food, and I'm sitting here eating pork chops. Oh, Jason. Why you gotta bring up pork chops? I'm not the biggest pork chops fan overall. However, I have had some killer pork chops before, man. Oh hell yeah. There's this place. I think where's the name of where is I think it's somewhere in between Berkeley and SF, right? There's a place called Soul, SOL. Dude, it's so, they have the best fucking pork chops ever. Like, they're so fucking good. I can't, it's been literally more than 5 years since I've eaten there, and I cannot forget the taste. It was that good. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's make sure it keeps rolling through. I think I might be at Wildlands this weekend, Darktree. Oh, interesting. Darktree, I would actually join you. However, I am actually going to be doing a part 2 celebration of celebrating my anniversary with my fiance. We celebrated it or like I think about 2 weeks ago, just because again timing worked the best. But we're still gonna do a little mini celebration at home with my fiance. We're gonna do a little gift exchange. It's gonna be very, very, very fun, very, very fun. But honestly, I would join you, Darktree. However, Darktree, if anything, also, I don't know if you saw, but MSW has been announced. So Darktree, DM me directly, bro. Like we gotta plan some stuff.
Christmas date idea? What the heck is going on over here?
The next Nilsson event that we're gonna be going to, because the one that you wanted to go to.
Oh, because you're talking about hanging out with your fiance.
Yeah. Mitchell McKenna, a mesh lower mask, good alternative for CQB. Any mods to mesh mask that works? I'm a fan of the mesh mask, but not the straps they come with. So Mitch McKenna, if you have a few of those mesh masks, here's an easy, cheap way to go ahead and do it. Boaz and I have been doing this for years. Get a mesh mask, get some scissors or some shears, cut out just a simple rectangle, and then tape around it. You can use duct tape or whatever material you have, or you can glue like nylon material around it. That way you have a nice bendable, foldable mesh square. Pick yourself up something like one of these bad boys. Let's see, face wrap. Right. What I do like to do is I like to use the little rectangle, combine that with a face wrap that actually hugs the face a lot more. Condor actually has some pretty good ones, honestly. You can do like the multi wraps if you wanted to. That's an option that I would suggest. So something like one of these, right? Wrapping that up with it. Let's see. Let me try them. Face, condor, face.
I love how you go on the hard way.
This is how I know how to do it, man. Yeah, going with one of those face wraps is going to be like your best option. That's what I would honestly suggest. You can do the recon wraps as well, but basically any wrap that actually compresses the face and the head, so that way it can hold it in place. I've seen guys do it where they've like maybe added some straps to the back, but I've never really been a big fan of that method. That's what I like to go with. I've been doing that for years now. I think ever since 2018, late 2018, I've been doing that, and I've never gone back since. It's super comfortable, right? I don't ever have to worry about not being able to use my optics. What I would also suggest too is pair it off with a low profile face, or no, low profile goggles. Something like this, Strike. Just waiting for this to load. Something like the ASG Strikes, I believe. ASG Strike. I misspelled it. ASG Strike. There we go. Ah, damn, they're sold out. But, okay, just go on to regular goggles, and then you just find low-profile goggles. You should be able to go ahead and find them. Just make sure they're full seal.
So Isaiah likes to do all this operator stuff. I'm trash at that, so I like to throw money at my problem. I think we sell something like the Night Warrior, like the Shadowhawk thing, the wrap thing that with the mesh built in.
That one sold out, unfortunately. I would have recommended that one. That one came to mind first. I was like, fuck, that one sold out. If you wanted to go ahead and have another alternative, especially for CQB, I guess it depends ultimately, Mitchell, on your budget, really. That's what I like to go with, right? Because, again, it makes it a lot easier to aim down sights and actually use my optics when I do decide to use them. But ultimately, I mean, if you wanted the meta for CQB, at the end of the day, you can't go wrong with a dye mask. Like, yeah, it's pricey, but it's worth it. It really is. And I've used them before. I can vouch for them. Like, yeah, there's a reason why they cost so much. And then Sigma, that's a good point that he brings up. You have plenty of space on the mask for stickers. So if you want to just sticker slap the shit out of it, by all means, right? Go with either an i4 or an i5. They're going to be solid. They're going to get the job done. No fogging. Like, and then for playing CQB, playing indoors, that's a big deal, man. Like, not being able to fog is awesome, right? Because I'm a hot body person, and I fog fairly easily. I have to use anti-fog wipes or solutions on a lot of my goggles and shit, just to make sure that I don't run into that problem. And even then, it's only temporary. I do have to reapply it every once in a while. So with the dyes, you don't really got to worry about that, which is very, very cool. All right, guys, remember to take advantage of the promos above my head. Remember, it is going to be, only lasting till the end of the stream, which is at 5 o'clock. You guys have, what is that, 40 minutes? Like about 40 minutes left of the stream, so don't miss out. Remember, every $50 you place, you're getting you 5 entries in the giveaway, or an MGC4, or a pre-order, and you'll be getting 50 entries. Order the new Glock 19 in gray. It is beautiful, beautiful tungsten gray, right? And you're getting yourself 25 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. You want to get double the winnings? Order yourself a silver 20th anniversary mystery box. You're guaranteed to win something more expensive than the actual cost of the box itself. Like literally, take a look at the prize list. It's all there, right? And you'll be getting 15 entries into the giveaway. Just saying. I'm just saying. Right? All right, let's keep scrolling through. All right, should be caught up on those. Let's scroll down to the most recent comments and questions because I know we got a few more. I got him back on food again. Jason, I'm gonna be real. It doesn't take much, man. It don't take much. When I'm hungry, I have goldfish brain, bro. Like you could like have the sound of like chicken nuggets in their box, shaking that around. I'll just like kid with ADHD. I swear, man. I swear. Like it don't take much when I'm hungry. Since I live in the Midwest, green gas. The magazines get cold fast. Any other recommendation for those magazines? Snake bite. That's a very good question. What I would generally recommend is, the biggest one would be, carry multiple magazines so you're not using the same ones over and over and over again. If there is a way for you to run a CO2 pistol instead, that's what I would generally recommend for guys that are out in the Midwest or somewhere where it gets like really, really cold, or if you're just playing in a colder environment or the temperature happens to be really low that day. I would normally say go with the CO2 pistol. They seem to be a little bit more resistant. But if you want to stick with the green gas guns, one tip that our old head tech liked to used to do, he had a lighter tip that he would attach to the propane tanks, the Coleman like $5 propane tanks. He would attach that and literally had a portable blowtorch with him, right? In between matches, he would literally just take the blowtorch and lightly apply it towards his green gas magazines. I don't recommend doing that normally, but I can't lie, it did work very well, especially in the cold. When we've played out in the rain before, we were in the staging area, he just, heat up his magazines so they were nice and toasty, and yeah, he didn't seem to have that problem as much. Don't get me wrong, the efficiency definitely wasn't there, over long periods of time when he was on the field longer, but it did help. I can't recommend it, but it did help. Okay. Gigs, ever tried Rapix brand? Any thoughts? I have not tried or heard of Rapix. I would actually have to do a little more research into figuring what that is, actually, Gigs, but I'm going to do a little more research. That sounds very interesting. Okay, DA Airsoft, if I took a Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II and is angled at a 35 degree to the west. Hold on. Now you're making me do math and shit. Angled at a 35 degree to the west, and assume that I have max hop and a wind speed of 4 knots from the east and 0.25 BBs. How far would the BB travel? DA Airsoft, I'm gonna be honest, I can't give you exact numbers with that. I don't know. But you should still be able, with a 0.25 BB, even if the wind is like, picking up, you should still be able to clear 220-something feet, I would say, fairly easily. Because we've tested the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II just completely stock, and that range was pretty damn good. I was going to buy a gun cover, but I forgot. What should I use from home? I will get from Airsoft GI. I will get one from Airsoft GI Food. I was going to buy a gun cover. A gun cover? Do you mean like a gun bag? A gun bag or like a gun case? We sell plenty of cases, honestly. It's just a matter of what's going to fit in your budget. You can get like a pretty solid gun bag for like less than $50, right? NC Star, Vism sell plenty, and I mean plenty of gun bags. We even sell some hard cases from Ranger Armory, actually. I believe those are still available. Let me double check. Those might be sold out, but let me check. Ranger Armory case. No, we still got them. We still got a few of them. These are a little bit on the pricier side, but they ain't too bad, honestly. The 32-inch, of course, that one sold out because that one was like super affordable. But yeah, I would say these are definitely going to be worth it. You can also type in, let's see, hard case. You want to take a look at those, see what options we got. Yeah, I think that's going to be your best bet. But yeah, gun cases, I think if you're just looking for gun bags, just type in gun bags. There's actually an option for it on our site. I would say go for that, because those are going to be fairly affordable too. Okay. Let's keep scrolling through. Can someone send me the Discord for ASG? I believe someone actually just put that in. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate for putting it in. Make sure I'm missing anything. Keep scrolling through. 1911 all the way. Again, it's a very opinionated thing, right? It's a very, very like opinion-based discussion, right? Whether going with 1911 versus Glock. Again, I really love the Glocks, right? I really like the Glocks. There's actually, the 1911 isn't perfect necessarily. There's actually quite a few brands, especially if they're using like the full metal construction 1911s. They do have their problems as well, right? There are, depending on the brand you get, it actually might need a little bit of upgrades, straight from the box, right? Because sometimes the slides, you ever notice that sometimes on 1911s, the slides are just a little bit too heavy? I don't know if anyone else noticed that. Sometimes on some builds, the 1911 slide is just way too heavy for it to like, cycle all the way back and forth. Like, it just feels like it's not the most efficient thing in the world. Granted, that's something that can be easily fixed as well. But, I will have to say, for most Elite Force Glocks that, I've used, and most guys that I know that own them, they don't do anything to them, right? Like, I could see, like, okay, maybe for the price, someone might say that they're a little bit, underwhelming. I get that. I totally understand that, but I look for reliability at the end of the day. And I haven't really heard of too many issues with people's Elite Force Glocks having given them problems. So that's a pro and con, right? Do you want something that's going to be, have a lot more upgradability, but, depending on the one you get, might have to be like mandatory that you upgrade it, or do you get something that might be a little bit pricier, but is going to perform very, very well out of the box? And again, at the time when they first came out, there was nothing you could have done to them in terms of upgrades. Not much.
Honestly, I think the only issue with the Elite Force Glock, Elite Force, why are the mags so expensive? I feel like I'm going broke.
You know what? That's a fair point. I'll accept that. Like, yeah, the magazines for the Glocks, that is one downside to them, is that they are a bit on the pricier side compared to a TM Spec 1911 magazine. TM Spec 1911 mag you can get for like what, lowest $18?
Yeah,
like,
and then even the official TM one's like $38.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, it's actually really good.
Yeah. But I will say the Elite Force Glock, I did do a DIY trigger mod on mine. I ran it pretty fast. I had no issues, and I wasn't complaining, which says a lot because I hate every other pistol out there.
This is true. He does. He genuinely does. Sometimes I'll hear him working back there, and I'll just hear, fuck! I just hear him scream and just absolute rage quitting, right? I just hear him rage quitting like he's playing League or something. Back-to-back World War champion. That's right, I cry. 2 World Wars! 2 World Wars, brother. That's right, DJ. Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's hilarious. Walmart bag fishes. It's going to be a 45-degree Fahrenheit, and I'm going to wear a winter coat. I'm going to wear a winter coat and 2 jackets. Am I still going to die of pain? No, you're not, dude. Walmart bag fishes. If anything, what I would say, wear something just comfortable, right? At 45-degree Fahrenheit, I've played in colder. Like, it's not the end of the world. I would say wear, like, again, maybe 2 layers, or maybe 3 layers. Shirt. Right, like an extra, just like an undershirt of some kind. Then I would say maybe wear like a long sleeve on top, and then on top of that, then I would wear maybe like a hoodie, or if you want to wear a coat of some kind, you can. And because remember, you're still gonna be wearing, like, depending on how much gear you have, right? The way I normally do it, if I'm playing in like wet weather, for example, whenever I go to Clovis, it's 3 layers for me, right? Usually I will have some type of like undershirt, or maybe like a wife beater underneath, right? That's my base layer. And then on top of that, I usually have my combat top, my combat shirt, or a long sleeve shirt, my BDUs if I'm wearing them. And then on top of that, then I'll wear like a jacket, like some type of windbreaker, because I actually don't mind the cold. I actually really like the cold overall. I love the cold. The only thing I don't like is just wind. I don't know why. I just don't like the wind. I think it's annoying. But I have windbreakers. I have like my PCUs that I'll put on just to go ahead and like, stop it, so I don't like feel the chill in my bones. But that's pretty much about it, because remember, I'll still wear a plate carrier or a chest rig over that, and that is kind of another layer on top of it if you really think about it. I would say also wear some gloves. That's a big thing too. Wear some gloves. None of this like all fingerless gloves. No, don't do that. Wear something that full coverage. If you are gonna do anything fingerless, again, I always cut off the fingertip on my index finger and on my thumb, but that's just so that I can manipulate stuff with my hands a little bit better. I'll have a little more dexterity. And that's about it. All the other fingers are totally covered. Or sometimes I'll forego those gloves and I'll just use full coverage, because again, you want to protect from BBs, and then again, like, it's cold, man. Like, having your hands all covered up is nice. All right. Ty so crazy. Speaking of 1911, what mags fits? Colt 1911 A1. I believe that one takes the Elite Force magazines, if I'm not mistaken. Because if it's a CO2 one, then yeah, it should still take the Elite Force brand magazines. Hillbilly 2, Kalashnikov is not Russian. Kalashnikov is an American company. No, I understand that, but the platform itself is still based on a Russian platform. That's why I say it's Russian mayonnaise. At the end of the day, it is, right? It is Russian mayonnaise. Let's see here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Keep scrolling through. Ackright 10 closure probably doesn't help. No, Ackright, you're 100% right. The i10 right now, dude, when I heard that, like, that shit was on fire, I was like, I saw a literal, like, it was funny. My fiance sent me a few TikToks because she was literally on her phone scrolling through, right, on the bus when she found out that the 10, was, this is when it first, caught wind of that it was being on fire. And she saw the footage. It was like it looked like people were driving through hell, right? That's how big the fires were, right? It was insane, right? And it doesn't help for sure. Like when she has to go to downtown whenever she has to meet her clients for work. Every time she goes and she's on the bus, man, it is terrible. It is absolutely freaking terrible. Traffic has piled up so much, right? But even then, beforehand, I'll say, like, it was still pretty damn bad. Let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Keep scrolling through. Okay, should be there. Let's scroll down the most recent stuff. Guys, 30 minutes remaining. Less than 30 minutes left now of the live stream. So make sure that you take advantage now while you guys can. Remember, all the promos above my head. Take advantage while you can because they're going to be ending in just a few minutes. Every order placed before actually, I forgot. I totally made the mistake. Before 5 p.m. That is my bad. That is my B. I'll take the L. But every order placed before 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time will receive 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway for every $50 spent. So remember, $50, 5 entries. $100, 10 entries. $150, 15 entries. Right? Every order for a MGC4, whether that be an order or a pre-order, you'll be receiving 50 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. 50 chances of winning. That's the best way to do it, honestly. The best high-end AEG. Voted literally the best out-of-the-box AEG that you can honestly get. Again, considering all the things you're getting, this gun should be significantly more expensive. This punches well above its weight class as well. I'd highly recommend picking this bad boy up. If you want to go ahead and get an upgraded version of it, what I would say is get the P pluses as well. P plus variations of the new colorways are available. That's going to be for the solid bronze, the black and red, and the black and gold variations right now. And again, you get the unicorn type or inner barrel, the bucking, and the hop nut pre-installed for you. Do it. It's going to be worth it, man. 100%. And order yourself the new limited edition Elite Force Glock 19 Gen 5 in that tungsten gray. I love saying that. I can't get enough. I love saying that. It's like saying Bing Chiling. Bing Chiling, right? Ordering this in the tungsten gray, and you'll be getting yourself 25 entries into tomorrow's giveaway. And again, that's for $1,800, which you guys can win. So don't miss out. Place your orders now while you can. And if you guys have any Airsoft related questions or want to ask me personal questions, by all means, you're more than welcome to. Just put the letter Q right in front of your question in the live chat. It makes it a heck of a lot easier for me to see. Scrolling down to the most recent comments and questions. Wote, where can we check how many entries we got? So you just have to check when you place your orders and then what time frame, because a lot of days we actually do stream. We stream fairly frequently. We stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. The only day we don't stream is going to obviously Sunday because we're closed, but we have a podcast that premieres on Sunday and Friday because we actually record our podcasts for Sunday that day. But every day we pretty much stream, so just check when your order was placed and then see what promotions were going on. You can check the backlog on our YouTube channel, all the live streams that we're going through. But just remember that every $20 order that you place gets you minimum 1 entry. But depending on how much the order was for and what time you placed it at, you could have qualified for more. You can qualify for more. Okay, Walmart bag fishes. Is there a way to look cool for your first Airsoft game when my mom will tell me to post for a picture? That's always a funny thing when you get the parents be like, oh yeah, smile for the camera, right? And they take a picture. Those are good memories, man. Those are good memories. It's a way to look cool for your first Airsoft game when your mom will tell you to pose for a picture. There's not really a way for it to, I mean, the easiest way to look cool in pictures is obviously, have cool gear. But this is your first Airsoft game. Just have fun. I don't know. I don't really have much of advice. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to look cool for your very first time. Because I'm pretty sure my first time going, like, I did not look like quote unquote cool. I mean, I know that I was a cool kid, right? Overall, right? But as far as looking cool, like looking hard, just try to look as hard as you can, right? Just try to do the, you gotta hit him with the, like this. I don't know what this shit is. You ever know what I'm talking? When you get a group of guys and they all pose for photos, they all gotta do Someone's got to be like this, right? Someone's got to be literally like this, and they're looking up. Their head is all the way up, tilted back, and they're looking down, right? You know, you had to do it to them, doing that pose. What is that? What is that? What is going? Or they'll put the hands right in front, right? Like, what is that? What is that? I don't understand. And I love how every like wedding photographer that I know, our boy Kevin too, he always says the same thing. They're always dudes that want to like pretend to look hard, right? And they always do that stupid pose. And it's so funny, dude. It is freaking hilarious. Let's keep scrolling through. So YouTube should notify me if the giveaway, like it did for this video, if subscribed to this channel. It's not a different channel, or is there a Discord? Or is it on their Discord, because I don't have Discord? If you have notifications on, you should be notified anytime, right? Again, you can be subscribed, but make sure that you hit the bell icon so that way you're notified whenever we drop new content, whether it be a new video or a live stream, right? But it should notify you when the live stream is happening. But you have to make sure that you hit the bell icon to be notified for it. You have to make sure that you are subscribed and hit the bell icon. Okay, let's see. Nathan, have you tried the spicy queso Funyuns? They're pretty good. What? Spicy queso Funyuns. All right, I don't think you guys understand. I love Funyuns. Funyuns were my childhood growing up. I love chips in general, right? I'm a big chip boy. It's my favorite snack, right? But Funyuns were always the one that I loved most. But I rarely had them because I remember people telling me that my breath smelled like onions, right? Of course, right? You eat Funyuns, your breath's gonna smell like onions. And I didn't want that, right? Because I as a little kid, I thought, maybe I can try to rizz up some of my fellow classmates, right? Maybe I could try to flirt with someone, and no, it never worked because my breath would smell like onions. It was not good. It was not good. They laughed in my face. But spicy queso Funyuns now, because I love spicy food. I will always go to a Thai restaurant, and anytime I order, whether it be a pad see ew or whether I order any of my curries, I will always intentionally tell them, can you make it actually spicy, right? And I have a really high tolerance for spicy food. So spicy queso Funyuns, I gotta try this now. I have to try this, Nathan. You've opened up a world that I didn't know that I needed to be in, and I need to go there. Now. You make sure I don't miss anything. Armament G Series mags don't have that logo. Just saying. Yeah, you could put them in. Here's the thing: there is a little bit, like, technically speaking, of like a size discrepancy between the two, between the TMG series style magazines and the Elite Force Glock magazines. You put any other brand inside of a Elite Force Glock, it will work, but I have noticed that there is a little bit of compatibility issues when doing it the other way around, right? There is a little bit of issues from what I noticed from other brands. So just keep that in mind. It's not always going to be 100%, but you can try them, and if they work, awesome. Make sure I'm missing anything. Keeps going through. So my purchases today will apply to tomorrow's giveaway, only not next week. Or how does it work? Blake, that's actually 100% correct. Your purchases that you've made today will apply towards tomorrow's giveaway. The way it works is that there is a time frame in order for you to be qualified into the giveaway, right? Orders placed from any random Thursday, 6:30 p.m. till the very next Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, are going to apply towards that shopping spree giveaway, right? Towards that shopping spree giveaway. Right? They don't roll over. They don't accumulate. Once the 6:30 time frame hits, it resets for everyone in terms of qualifying orders, right? It resets for everyone, and you got to place another order if you want to qualify for next week's giveaway, right? So yours will apply towards tomorrow. David Botello, have you guys restocked on TTI mags with the brown base plate? You mean the Sandviper mags? Yeah, we got them. Here, I'm gonna pull them up. You just got to type in Sandviper. Oh, pop my neck. That felt good. Sandviper, right there. Jared Innovation, Sandviper magazine. Available right now on the site if you guys have Sandvipers, or if you just want to go out and get a really good quality high cap magazine with the bronze base plate. This is the one that I would suggest you pick up. $29.99. That ain't bad. That's a dope ass magazine. For whatever reason, Jag magazines are just hella efficient, and I don't understand how. They're just really well built. They're super efficient. Dare I say, more efficient than the Tokyo Marui brand. I'm just telling you what I've noticed. I think so. Supernova Steph, thoughts on the Pit Viper and Sand Viper? Oh, fucking amazing. They're awesome. If you have the means, by all means, go for it. You cannot go wrong with either or, right? You cannot go wrong with either or. If you were gonna go and get the Sand Viper, you can go with the the standard model, or you can go with the high grade edition Sand Viper. Right? Either or is gonna be dope, right? Either or is gonna be amazing. I think I'm a little bit now I'm getting a little bit more partial towards the high grade edition, but that's just me personally. I just think the coloration is really cool. Right, I like that it's like got almost like this more faded sand color, right? That's the way it's supposed to be. I like the hand stipple grip, and I love the fact that the internal quality is going to be that of the Pit Viper, right? Now, if you go with the Pit Viper, that's another badass pistol as well. Again, they're both awesome. Butter reaction slide, like you just cannot go wrong, right? All the trademarks on there, it's freaking awesome. Official licensing, hand stippled grip, right? I think they're dope, right? I think they're awesome. You genuinely cannot go wrong with either one. For me, I think I'm more partial to Sand Viper, but Pit Viper, still pretty fucking cool. Still really freaking cool. And again, it's John Wick, right? John Wick 4, absolutely. Absolutely would recommend this, right? You genuinely can't go, especially right now, right? Order any of those and you're going to be getting, what is that, 20 entries into tomorrow's giveaway for $1,800. I would say do it, especially right now, because you only got, a little less than 20 minutes? 20 minutes left of the live stream, so I'd say go for it. I would say go for it. All right, keeps going through. Can I see, make sure, when is the giveaway, just so I make sure not to miss it, Blake Overacker. So again, the giveaway is going to be tomorrow. If you guys want to have the rules for yourself in terms of what the giveaway entails, I can actually link that for you guys, right? Go onto our website on these main banners, scroll through until you hit where it says, shopping spree giveaway. Click on that. Wait for this to load. All right, I'm going to go and copy and paste the rules here. Go there. Yep. I'm going to paste them right there in the chat. There we go. Right, and here's all the rules for you guys to read for yourself if you wanted to. That way you have it in writing. You can see for yourself. We even put the names of the previous winners there as well, right? Just so you guys can see, the winnings are real. They're actually They're actually there, right? You guys can absolutely be the next big winner. But all you got to do is place your orders and make sure that you are watching the stream, right? Because we don't text, we don't call, we don't message. You got to make sure that you're watching. Let's see, I forgot to get a gun barrel cover. Oh, okay, but I go air something like 4 days. Any homemade tips? Ooh, you can use gloves maybe, but again, some refs, I know SC Village, they're pretty strict on them. They don't like it when you use gloves. I know a lot of fields will typically sell they'll have a pro shop. A lot of times they'll sell their own barrel covers. You can do that. I mean, if they have one. For homemade ones though, that's gonna be tough. Yeah, it's going to be a real tough one, man. I would personally say maybe a glove of some kind or a sock if you're able to, you know what I mean? You're just a nice little sock. That'd probably what I would suggest. That's what I would suggest. Maybe a sock and then one of those elastic hair bands that girls wear. Use one of those and just have it wrapped around the barrel. you got to be creative with it, right? Okay, make sure I'm missing anything. Keep scrolling through. Scrolling Nuts Airsoft, good to to hear from you again, man. Good to hear from you again. All right. All right, I should be caught up on those. Let's scroll down the most recent comments and questions. I have a feeling there's going to be quite a bit. And I was right. All right. Let's see. Make sure I'm missing anything. Okay. I see there's a few comments here. Think I will be there tomorrow. Okay, there's go. Which collection mystery box is good and what might be in them? I run an Avalon PDW and Echo 1 M14. Ultimately depends on which one you like. Now, if you want something, cool, and unique, I would say go for mine. If you wanted something, if you really like the way, here's what I would suggest. If you like the way Boaz or Cisco set up their airsoft guns, go for their private collection mystery boxes. But I mean, if you just want a good mystery box overall, again, the best one you can get right now is going to be the silver. I'm just saying, the best one you can get right now is going to be the silver. The price list is right here for you to see, right? $150, $155, right? That's literally all it costs, and the lowest costing price is $175. It's a $20 difference, which you're guaranteed to get it come up every single time. So, and you get 15 entries into tomorrow's giveaway for $1,800. I'm just saying, right? That's probably going to be the best bet. But any of those collection mystery boxes, you'd be very happy with. I would say if you want to diversify your collection, go for my private collection mystery box. Go for the IZS private collection mystery box. That's what I would suggest. Okay. Let's see here. What should I look for in an airsoft AK? Now that's a very, very good question, actually. I would say I guess it depends on what it is that you're looking for specifically, right? Now, if you wanted to run an AK and you wanted to play both indoor and outdoor, look for an AK that offers a true quick change spring system, or something that shoots at a lower FPS, right? Pretty much most AKs that I see out there are fairly solid. It depends also on what budget you had in mind as well. That's going to be a big contributing factor. Material, also what is the actual receiver made out of? Even if the like handguard or like stock, if you use a full stock or pistol grip, are using like a faux wood, I never really cared because it looked cool, right? As long as the receiver itself was like a fairly durable material, whether it be like a very durable polymer or a metal. I actually kind of prefer polymers now, but I do like my metal still. And then just overall, like who OEMs it, right? Where the OEM is, and then take it from there. That's like a biggest piece of advice. That's why I like the Kalashnikov USA licensed guns, but I also really, really do like E&Ls. LCTs are good, but LCTs are a little pricey. I would honestly say if you want to get one on a budget, go for a double bell. They're standard, version 3. Very easily upgraded.
Arcturus, easy pick.
Oh my. Yes, Arcturus is another one, but again, can be a little bit pricey too. So just weigh your options, right? Weigh your options. What I like about the Kalashnikov USA and the Arcturus models is that they are quicker change spring systems, so you can more easily swap out the spring when necessary. That's probably one of my favorite features about the Arcturus and the Kalashnikov USA licensed AKs. They're very easy to adjust and tune to what your field demands. See, make sure I miss anything. Manduik 99. I'm starting to get into airsoft and I wanted to get some guns. Can you explain why this is as expensive as it is? Manduik W09. That's a very interesting question, actually. Airsoft can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be. It also depends on how much money you're willing to spend, right? Bear in mind, these are not going to be the same, price anywhere near as the cheaper options that you would get at, say, like Walmart or like sporting goods stores like Big Five. They're just not on the same level, right? There is actual research and development that has to be done for these products, in order for them to be a little more competitive. They're going to be a lot better performing than a lot of the stuff you would find at a sporting goods store. So they are going to be, a little bit, I guess, more expensive than that. But even then, you can still get a solid gun for a fairly affordable price. Now, granted, I understand what you're saying. These are definitely not going to be the cost of a Nerf gun. But this is a high quality item that you want to make sure that you get something that you would like and that you enjoy and that you could theoretically use for years and years to come, right? It's like buying your first car, right? Yeah, you can get something super expensive, but there are really good deals that exist out there. If you guys wanted to see some of the best deals you can get honestly on the market right now, what I would highly suggest, go onto our sales page on our website, and there are a ton of items that are on a shocker deal. These are the best deals that you can get hands down on the airsoft market, right? But they're only for a limited time, so take advantage now while you can, especially during the stream. That way you can take advantage of the promos going on and get multiple entries, maximize your potential of winning the shopping spree giveaway, winning that $1,800 prize pot all for yourself. All right. But yeah, no, it can be a little pricey, but it just depends on ultimately what it is that you're looking for. But again, you can get a solid setup for a fairly good price for less than $30. This is a hobby industry, so it is a little bit of money that's required. But to be honest, compared to a lot of other hobbies, this is not that expensive compared to photography, mountain climbing, kayaking, even fishing.
Cars
especially that. Blake Overacker, now I'm eating Funyuns. Bro, I want Funyuns now so bad. Dude, please, I want them. Make sure I'm missing anything. Okay, keep scrolling through. I feel like there was one that I'm missing. I swear I saw one. Someone get the man some Funyuns. Oh, I found them at 7-Eleven. Dude, I gotta try them now. Dude. That sounds so delicious. Spicy queso Funyuns? Yes. All that, yes. Ooh, Walmart bag fish. Now this is a question. Walmart waffles or pancakes? Just normal type or homemade? Okay. I love to, if we're talking about like from a store or something, right? Like the frozen ones. I do love my toaster waffles. But homemade pancakes do be hitting different though. And there are plenty of good breakfast places that make a fantastic short stack. Brendan, what's your opinion?
Waffles.
You like waffles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, there's a curveball though. There's actually something that beats all of them. French toast.
Waffles.
I don't know. I love waffles, but I love me some French toast too, dude.
No. Waffles. Easy pick.
Why is that an easy pick? More than French toast? You don't like French toast?
I like my French toast, but I like French toast so I can be lazy. I don't have to put syrup on it. I can just like put it in like some tinfoil. It's on the go food. I can run around eating it. I can run my like morning jog while eating my French toast, but I can't eat my waffles while running.
Really? Because I normally eat my waffles while running too. I'll usually make like a peanut butter and jelly waffle sandwich.
What the hell? I just put syrup and butter on mine. I'm
No.
basic.
No, dude, like I love peanut butter. That's why. Peanut butter, maybe some slices of bananas. Put that in a sandwich and take it to go.
I guess waffle sandwich is not the worst. Like I know a lot of people put weird stuff in their waffle maker. I've seen some weird stuff already, so I can see it.
Actually, now that I want to bring a waffle maker to work just so we can like just a bunch of random ass ingredients, right? And just see the abominations that people make. I would love to see that.
For my people like on the East Coast and in the South, what is up with you guys on Waffle House? Waffle House waffles are fairly freaking mid. Their hash browns where it's at.
Wow. Wow. Those are fighting words, dude. He came onto the stream, said his shit, and walked away. This man woke up and chose violence. And you chose violence and you chose to like start some shit with Waffle House. Their employees like are gonna get you, man. They're not playing around.
Okay, I'm there every summer. Let's go. I'm in Georgia, Atlanta. Let's be there.
I love the meme of the actual footage of the girl. You guys know what I'm talking about? The Waffle House girl? I forget her name. She like someone throws a chair at her, right? Because they're all upset, right? They throw a chair at her, and she like twists it midair and then sets it down. Like, oh, real shit? When I saw that, I was like, yo. The freaking minimum wage workers strike back, dude. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. I love to see it. All right, keep scrolling through. Look professional, keep your finger off the trigger, and have muzzle awareness in the photo. The young one, that's actually very good advice for looking cool in airsoft photos. 100%, I would agree with that. That's just good advice overall. If you're not willing to shoot whatever's directly in front of you, finger off that damn trigger and put it in safe. Oh, I have my safety, sir, right here. I hate that line, right? Oh, this is my safety, sir. I hate that. Like, it became, like, I love Black Hawk Down, but that became such a quoted thing, right? Everyone does it. I got my safety, sir. It's like, what the fuck? Just turn it on safe, man. Okay, Mitchell McKenna, if checking your phone every 30 minutes, will you catch you one shopping spree? Wanting to play tomorrow, but field open 6 to 10 on East Coast. Okay. So what I would suggest you do, just wear like maybe some headphones, right? Have one bud in, or like an AirPod or something, right? Have one bud in. That way you're just listening in. 6:45 is generally when we make the announcement of the winner itself, right? That's usually when the name is called. You have a 10-minute window in order to actually be in the live chat and type down your name. Type down the order number and the last four. What am I talking about? Type down your order number and the last 4 digits of your telephone number, right? That way we can confirm it's you. You have a 10-minute window from like 6:45 till the 10-minute window is up. If you're not there, then it stacks. But yeah, that's what I would honestly suggest. You can try checking it every 30 minutes. But again, I would suggest just like if you really press for time, just make sure by 6:30 you are watching. 6:30 you are watching, because that's when Cisco begins to randomize, put the list together and randomize, on random.org, and he makes the call. He makes a call from there. Okay, make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. Is something you're going to have to learn to keep track of. Okay, answer. Just place an order for 6 Sand Viper magazines, Itachi Uchiha. Congratulations, you just increased your odds. Hell, dude, like, you got a lot of fucking entries, dude. You have a high. I wouldn't be surprised if Itachi ends up winning the freaking shopping spree giveaway tomorrow, guys. I would not be surprised. Guys, make sure that you place your orders now while you guys can, right? Place your orders now while you guys can. You only have 7 minutes left of the live stream. 7 minutes left, guys. Not a whole lot of time left. Remember, every order placed before 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you'll be receiving 5 entries in the shopping spree giveaway for every $50 spent, right? $50 gets you 5, $100 gets you 10, $150 gets you 15, $200 gets you 20. You get the idea. Think multiples of 50. You're getting 5 per, right? Order yourself a Mayo Gang MGC4. You can order or do the pre-orders for the Mark 1s as well, and you'll be receiving 50 entries. 50 chances of winning tomorrow's $1,800 giveaway, right? Don't miss that out either. And you order yourself a new Glock 19 in the Tungsten Way, right? Tungsten Way. Order yourself the new limited edition Glock 19 Gen 5 in Tungsten Gray, and you're getting yourself 25 chances of winning the shopping spree. But guys, do not miss this opportunity. Place your orders now while you can. Don't miss out. Do not miss out. All right, keep scrolling through. All right, I think I answered all those. Let's scroll down the most recent ones. There we go. There we go. Order place. What time should I check? East Coast time. Mitchell McKenna. Oh God. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Just this once, Mitchell McKenna. I would suggest looking into getting the time conversion. But okay. West Coast time to East Coast time. I'm sure there's a way to do it. WST to okay. Let's see if 8 more items. So if we're doing 12, or if we're doing a 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm just gonna do it indirectly. 6:30 PST to WST. Question mark. West Coast time. That would be 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard. So like a 4-hour difference. Okay, that would be 10 p.m. Or 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I would say 10:30. Just tuned in. Stay tuned in at 10:30. Mitchell, that's probably your safe bet, and just stay with it. Just stay with it, man. Okay. Add 3, bro. Let's see. I took my Sand Viper mag to get fixed. Was wondering when I could expect it. Took my Sand Viper mag to get fixed. Was wondering. If anything, Dave Botello, if this was an order that you, regards to an order that you placed, like we're doing a warranty service for you, David, DM us. I don't have that information on me. I wouldn't be able to give you an exact ETA. DM us directly, and then I can see what's going on. We can give you an actual, more accurate, detailed explanation as to what might be going on, whether we had to send an item to a distributor to get replaced or to get fixed. It really depends. I don't have all the details. You're going to have to DM us. Make sure. Now I'm hungry, lol. Dude, same. I've been hungry, Gigs. I've been hella hungry this whole time, man. Crepes. Ooh, crepes are delicious, though. Crepes are good. I mean, if I had to pick between crepes versus pancakes, I'm always gonna go pancakes. Was it? I bleed red, white, and blue. But crepes are fantastic, though. Crepes. I love when people say that I bleed red, white, and blue, and it's like. You realize that's like a lot of different countries like colors too, right? Like, you know what I mean? But no, crepes are fantastic as well. Those do sound delicious. I actually kind of like savory crepes too, though. Those are also really good. NS asks, how do you fix inconsistent hop? There could be a number of things that might be going on with inconsistent hop. It could be down to the actual bucking itself, or maybe the hop-up nub, there's something might be going on there. Maybe the hop-up chamber itself is just not holding down. It's not keeping the pressure that you've applied. In that case, you might need to change out the whole thing. Easiest things to do, just swap out bucking, and then I would suggest swapping out the hop-up chamber. Or the hop-up nub, and then the chamber if you needed to. It depends on what exactly is going on. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Chiro, crazy hot take, yes. Carlos Reyes, Waffle House is garbage. Looks like, Brennan, you are not alone in your opinion. Waffle House is garbage. Waffle House is mid. Waffles are freedom food. I love waffles too. I do love me some waffles. Again, my go-to for a waffle, deadass. This kept me alive, during high school and college, right? When I had no time, I woke up late because it's hard for me to wake up early. When I slept in a little too much and I needed to make it to class, I would usually just, toaster waffles, a little bit of peanut butter and a banana, or if I don't have banana, peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly waffle sandwich, or hell, just peanut butter sandwiches by themselves. Literally just take that to go, rush on down, and sometimes, I needed to eat that quickly before I did practice or something, morning practice. That kept me alive for years, man. Nothing wrong with a good old waffle peanut butter sandwich. All right. Is the Lance Tactical Striker 5.1 high cap 100% TM compatible, Carlos Reyes? That is a very good question. So what I've come to expect is nothing is 100% TM compatible, because even TM brand high kappas are not gonna fit with every single aftermarket component 100%. Now, with the Strike, have I noticed if there's any sort of issues when it comes to compatibility issues with other brand stuff? Not really. It has about the same compatibility as pretty much any other high kappa, TM included. So again, if you wanted to get a Strike and then build it out, you should be able to very easily. Again, there might be 1 or 2 parts that might need fitment depending on what it is you're trying to change out. But overall, you shouldn't have any issues. No major issues when it comes to swapping out internal components. Make sure I don't miss anything. Cycling, bro, you can't get a decent bike under 2,000 or at all. No, dude, I hear that. Like, my mom's bike cost 3K, man. Like, and I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? Like, why is it so expensive? I get it. I totally get it. Cycling is definitely, can be a very, very expensive hobby as well. Let's see here. Wolfstalker 5, when will my mystery box ship? Ordered last Thursday. For the mystery boxes, a lot of the items actually do have to come from an off-site location from different warehouses. Because remember, it's randomized, right? We have to go ahead and assign, like, you end up getting a random prize off that list. But, you know, depending on where the item is, it has to come from an off-site location. But again, once it does ship, you will be receiving an email notification along with a tracking number as well. If you want to go ahead and get a detailed ETA, what I would suggest is DM us directly with your order number on either Instagram, Facebook, or our Discord server. We can definitely take a look at what might be going on. There might be some, again, it could be that there's a problem that was emailed to you and maybe you just didn't get the email. Again, not too sure, don't know for sure. It's a case-by-case thing, so DM us directly with your order number so we can look into what might be going on. Can I play at my local field tomorrow night and be able to check every 30 minutes at the shop street? Again, I don't recommend doing that. Just pick a time when you and just stick to it if you can. Again, 6:30 is going to be your best bet. You know, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is going to be your best bet. So what would that be, like 10 something, right? Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Look at that! Look at the time. It is 5 o'clock. It is 5 p.m. Right? That means that the promos that we had going on during the stream are now over. It's dunzo. Adios. Dunzo. Right? That if you guys place your orders during this live stream, congratulations. Big shout out to you guys. You guys have that many more entries into tomorrow's giveaway, and you have that much more of a chance of winning $1,800 all for yourself. So don't miss out. Guys, we still have plenty of guns that are on a sale right now, plenty of items that are discounted, some up to 25% off, right? We still have the Elite Force limited edition Glock 19 Gen 5 available right now in the tungsten gray, but quantity is very limited. MGC4 Mark IIs, have arrived and are going to begin shipping out. Right? Make sure you place your orders for yours as well because quantity has also been very limited. We got the pre-orders. We got like so many of them were pre-ordered, right? But we're down to the single digits for a lot of these. So make sure that you place your orders now while you can. We even have new P+ combos available for those as well. All right? And again, if you want to increase your odds and have multiple entries, still place your orders for a Silver 20th Anniversary Mystery Box version 2. You'll be getting 10 entries into the giveaway, so don't miss out because you'll also be getting guaranteed something off this prize list. And every single prize on this list is a certified banger, right? Certifiable banger. Guys, again, big shout out to everyone that chose to spend their free time hanging out with myself and the rest of the Mayo gang. It means the absolute world to me that you do so. Again, if you like the content that you see, make sure that you are subscribed, hit the bell notification, or hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever we drop new content. Helps keeps the lights on, keeps the cameras rolling. Again, place all your orders through Airsoft Jack because we're the only Airsoft retailer that rewards your $20 plus order with a chance to win a shopping spree giveaway. Again, don't miss out on tomorrow's live stream. You don't want to miss out, especially if you want to claim that $1,800